What's up, man? Try to get this shit up on here tonight. See up here. What's everybody, man? Hit that like, talk to me, man. See, two places. Everybody up to the seat button. Hit the like bump, bump T. Hit the like button, man. Talk everybody got going. I'm just chopping it up with you know, accents, check-in locations. What's up? What's over there? Got East. Anybody say that here tonight? A location. Texas. Bunch of it's always Texas folks. We got New York. Gotta have Cali in the building. Georgia. And like I thought, Texas plays Houston, Texas. Man, I gotta come back to Texas, man. Man, it's Thursday night. Talk to me. What y'all got? The like button. Hit the like button, man. About y'all know the bumpy top X Taylor Charles. That's how you just on Instagram going over here. Going on. Yeah, man. I'm not going to the bar. And I a video with Coffee Bar MTR. What's the but you talking about yeah, she's there. But TR I haven't reached but you know, I'm say I might email see what's talking about MTR, you know. I'll probably do that this but I could see that happen. They got time. You gotta really somebody who was at similar on these guys, they got stuff going. I can understand it. So if they want to, they couple, maybe they, you know what I mean? Them to do it. I mean, the sound, like, audio, and testing, like this. Sheesh. Testing. Shit. Does that sound better? Can y'all hear me better now? I'm speaking off the speakerphone now, so it still sound choppy because I switched it over to speakerphone in the settings. It's always a hit or miss, man. When you mobile, you know what I mean. It's choppy, still choppy. Oh, it's much better. Okay. But I switched it over to speakerphone before. It said Bluetooth, and I don't even have my Bluetooth connected, man. But yeah, man, you gotta understand, like, with these guys, like, they're busy. You know, they're busy. So if you reach out to them and they're like, they don't respond or whatever like that, you know, It's just that I would like to have a lot of people on the channel, man. But you know, people are busy and people have egos, and people may think that you're not big enough. Thing about it is, what I realized, man, in life, you gotta qualify yourself. Like people will look at you like you're not big enough, or I can't, man. I'm not about to deal with this person. This person don't have enough followers. They don't have enough subscribers, or they don't get enough views. So I'm not about to waste my time. And that's understandable because that's how this shit works. You know what I mean? Until you blow up. When you blow the fuck up in their face, you know. So that's the deal. You gotta work hard and build your content up to where you're able to qualify yourself, and they're like, okay, now they're reaching out to you. But that's just how it is, man. That's how it is. Man, what y'all up to tonight, man? I just came on here to chop it up and see if anybody had any questions. See what's going on. I went and ordered me some Peking duck and some fried rice before I go skate out of here and pick it up and go to Whole Foods. You know what I mean? What y'all up to tonight, man? Y'all quiet in the chat. You got a player. You got a player here on live, and y'all quiet. What's going on? What does that mean? Has anyone ever big timed you that you wanted to share? What does that mean? What does that mean, big time you? You mean like somebody fronting on me? Has anybody ever fronted on me? Has anybody like that I asked to collab with and they were like, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't respond. That's part of the business. That's what you mean. I actually had a guy. He's a popular. I don't want to say he's too popular, but I hit him up. I wanted to interview him, and he was like, nah, I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I'm good, I'll pass. And I was just like, fuck it, okay. Because you got to understand, it's like people are looking at you. We snapping out here on this Thursday. We can view but can't comment. I don't know why you can't comment. I see other people comment. Other people like, what do you mean you can't comment? You just commented just now. What are you talking about? But you gotta understand, like some people only gonna mess with you like if you got like a ton of viewers and subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, everybody's got to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Lovely Trail, shout out to you. Everybody, man, you got to start from somewhere. And I try to keep that in mind when it comes to that. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know I started from somewhere. You know, so shit happens. But you gotta keep it moving. You just gotta build your shit up till you get to that point where people are contacting you. You know? What else? What else y'all got, man? I mean, everybody else I try to reach out to is like, I don't want to say anybody's got to reach, but people could. You got to understand, everybody's their own individual, and they collaborate with who they want to collaborate with. If they don't want to collaborate with you, then like you're not their cup of tea, and that's fine. You know what I mean? So I just gotta keep at it, man. Keep at it. Keep trying to build on what I got, man. Keep growing, and with me, it's a slow grind. I don't mind. I don't mind a slow grind as opposed to like an overnight success. You know, how would I handle what situation? What was the question? How would I handle that situation? Thanks. How would you handle what situation? You got to expound on that. Because I don't know what that, like, that's a broad question. How would you handle that situation? In the case that you talking about, if somebody turning you down, man, it's just like anything else. Somebody turns you down, you keep your shit, you keep it moving. You can't be butthurt. The comment above that, if someone was coming up and wanted to collaborate with you, if somebody wants to collaborate, man, hit me up. I've collaborated with a lot of smaller YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to remember that I'm not like I'm a big person on karma and stuff like that. Not mean that doesn't mean that you just have time to collaborate with everybody, but you you got to realize a lot of you never know where somebody's going to end up at. That could be the next person to blow. It's all about building relationships. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the next person to blow, and you gave them an interview, and then they hopefully they return the favor. You know what I mean? It's about reciprocating energy. You know, what's your take on passport bro issue? Shout out to passport bro. It's like, do your thing. You're a grown man. You know, you shouldn't be concerned about what another man does in his free time, in his spare time, or if he tricks, if he's using his passport to trick, if he's using his passport to get buns, whatever. It's none of your business. Do your thing, player. Get your passport, see the world, enjoy life, man. People are like too concerned about how other people are gonna view them instead of living their life. Nobody's paying your bills. Like nobody's in bed with you at night when you go to sleep at night. For those of you who are in bed at night alone, you know. So why are you concerned about where somebody sticks their Johnson or anything else? Do your thing, man. If you want to go overseas to get a wife, go overseas to get a wife. It's you're responsible for your happiness, not the internet or some woman or somebody trying to shame you for leaving the country. So that's my thoughts on it. Real rap. Team, the first Desmond Mitchell comment. Just write down what it is that you're trying, because you're confusing me, man. Just write down what it is you're trying to say. You know, no, you just write it down. You telling me to go back and look at something. Just type in. You're typing right now, so just type in what you're trying to say. Got my passport. Came back from Panama a few weeks ago. Lovely country. Shout out to Panama, the black country. Shout out to Panama. You know, black folks speaking Spanish. That's all. You know, shout out to Panama. What else we got here, man? You on my live telling me to read. Like, read. Go back and read this comment. Bro, just type in. If you want me to respond to something, just type it in here. I'm not getting paid off this shit. Bam, does anyone approach you telling you that your content has helped them anyway? All the time, man. All the time. All the time. All the time, man. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm gonna start cutting back on these commentary and reaction and just doing straight up self-help videos, straight to the point. But I get that a lot, you know, even with that the commentary because I'm not on here pretending to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not gonna pretend that like a lot of these guys do that you can kind of see through like yeah, women do this, women do that, and you never even had experience. You have no game on how to talk to women. You've never been through that, but that's neither here nor there. Do I have a favorite baseball team? No, don't have a favorite baseball team. I don't watch baseball. I find it to be boring. Maybe I need to go to a live game, you know, for the experience, but nah. What am I drinking? A margarita. Kara Hayes, what's happening? Do you think DNA tests should be mandatory? La cuenta. Yeah, la cuenta. Yeah. Do you think DNA tests should be mandatory when it comes to child support? Yeah, it is mandatory. They can't make you pay child support without who's making people pay child support without a DNA test? That's unconstitutional. What kind of shit is that? No, I'm not saying unconstitutional, but because DNA obviously wasn't out. But you can't make somebody pay child support without a DNA test. Not in the states. I mean, I haven't I haven't been to every state, but I'm just assuming. You know, how you gonna make somebody pay child support and you don't even know if it's your child? Shame on you, best sport in the world. Shame on me. Yeah. What else y'all got, man? Um, I don't watch baseball, so I should be shamed. America's greatest pastime. If you sign a birth certificate in the U.S. and you find out later the kids are yours, they make you. Um, I don't think so, man. In Michigan, all the women has to do is give a name, and you have less than 3 years to contest it, whether you know. Yeah, I think that I heard that case about some dude paying child support in Michigan for some kid that wasn't his. Man, this world's crazy, man. This world is super crazy. What else y'all got, man? What's happening with it? I mean, I just feel like as a woman, if you got multiple dudes shooting the club up, how can you pin it on one? Are you pinning it on one that you want it to be? No, I didn't see it, man. I don't, and I still don't see it. I don't see what your question is. You're typing right now. Go ahead and type it right now since it's fresh on your brain. How to overcome feeling like you're behind in life? Man, I was just talking about this earlier on this live stream and on my Instagram. So listen, man, if you feel like you're behind in life, the reason why you're feeling like you're behind in life because you're comparing yourself to someone else, right? Comparison is the thief of joy, right? So as long as you give it 100% effort in trying to evolve and trying to skyrocket and go up, you know what I mean? That's all that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll come eventually, but if you're stagnant and you're feeling that way, then you need to feel that way. If you're not making any forward movement, there's no forward momentum, then yeah, you deserve to feel that way. I hate to say it, but there's a saying I always say, happiness is progression and progression is happiness. You know, as long as you're progressing, that's happiness, you know. So for sure. It's 9/11. What are your current What are your current interests? What are your current interests that would influence your channel in a couple years? The improvement of the human race, those who are having trouble with uh, interpersonal communication, communicating with others, um, overcoming overcoming self-limiting beliefs, overcoming fear of talking to the opposite sex, uh, how to be tactful, tasteful, and just how to interact in a productive manner with the opposite sex. That's my interest in terms of that. But he just found out his son isn't his wife cheated on him and pinned the baby on him. That's terrible, man. Especially if you develop feelings, you got an attachment to the kid. That's terrible, man. That is terrible. Yeah, that make you want to lose your mind, bro. Jeez, goodness, how thick, how thick. That's, all right, what else we got? Dawn close to passing Kareem. You follow who? Uh, not as much as you think. Not as much as like you guys who are all over those stats, man. I'm more into my statistics than. No offense, I'm more into my statistics than basketball players. I got my own analytics and stats to analyze and shit like that. So, yo, it's the Lord Geotron. Check him out. Yo, shout out to this brother right here, man. Hey, bro, right here is crazy, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Lord Geotron. Yeah, but yeah, man. I'm more into my stats. I don't, and it's no offense to you. I don't really like concern myself with um like basketball players and football players, their stats and their accomplishments and shit like that. Because I got my own life and what I'm trying to keep track of my stats. You know what I mean? So, like I said, no offense to y'all that do. You know, that's just not my cup of tea in terms of doing that. You feel me? If that's your thing, shout out, shout out. What else y'all got, man? Before I get up out of here, and I ordered my little Peking duck and my fried rice. I gotta go pick up here from this Chinese spot. I mean, I said that one time to a dude, right? Because I was like, dudes be, and this is no offense to people who look at stats. Do your thing. Because some of y'all make money off of doing that. I get it. But you got some dudes that's like, they're concerned with stats, but they don't even know their credit score. I find that very disturbing. When you know another man's stats, but you don't know your credit score. You don't know your credit scores for all three bureaus. You don't know your mortgage score. You don't know your credit card score. You don't know your auto score. I find that very disturbing. But you know another man's stats. No disrespect. I'm just saying. You know, if you don't know your own credit scores and your own like all your credit scores, I'm not just talking about like Credit Karma. I'm talking about your FICO scores. If you don't know your FICO scores, but you know another man's stats for the season and for the night, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? But do your thing, player. You know what I mean? So I said that to one dude one time, and he got upset about it because somebody shared my status where I was like, you guys know all these athletes' stats, but you don't know your own credit score. and he said something about me being light skinned, right? You know, it's funny how like some dudes, you know, and it's I hate to say it, but you got some brothers that's dark skinned will say something about you being light skinned because it's something they feel inferior within themselves. But he said something about me being light skinned, so I said, "Say, bro, you got a light skin credit score? Chances are you don't have a light skin credit score." So, and he was like, "You look like the type that go and get your nails done and all that stuff." I was like, "Bro, I do get my feet done. You know, I don't get my nails done. I don't get a manicure, but I get a pedicure. You know, it's just dumb shit like this, man. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you like to do, by all means, do that. If you like to look at stats and track stats, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If that's what makes you happy, don't let anybody make you feel like you shouldn't look at another man's stats and keep track of it. That's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I got more shit going on in my life than that. You know what I mean? I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got analytics to look at. I got to see how can I improve in this area, this area, this area. I don't have those things locked down in my life yet, so I can't devote the time to be worrying about what another man is doing. No offense, once again, no offense. You know what I mean, dudes like any dude call another man light skin is something either you're attracted to him or something you have an inferiority complex about you. Just my opinion, man. You know, and it's just going on far too often. I just don't have the time. I'm 40 years old. I've never tracked another man's stats. I never worry about what another man has going on. Any of that stuff, man. I just do my own thing. If you do that, that's you. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with everybody being different. Everybody is different. You know, there's a lot of dudes who track LeBron stats. There's a lot of dudes that track NBA and football player stats and all that. There's a lot of men out there to do that. You know, I'm just not one of them. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm constantly like trying to improve myself and trying to figure out like my way through this matrix on how to crack the code, where I can just travel, which is what my lifestyle is based upon. Me just traveling from country to country, meeting beautiful women, enjoying myself, raising my kids, and stay healthy. That's my goal in life, man. I don't if I can't devote if I'm trying to read a lot of books, I can't devote my time to all this other stuff. If I'm trying to read a bunch of books, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to read a ton of books, trying to learn a bunch of shit. I just can't dedicate it to this extra shit. It's only 24 hours, bro, in a day. And I like to wake up late. You know what I'm saying? I like to wake up late and I go to sleep late. So I just don't have the time. My days go by like this. I'm fucking off with y'all right here, right now, online. I'm fucking off with y'all, but my days go by like this. You know what I'm saying? My days do not go by slow. I wake up, by the time I wake up, like I wake up at like 8:39. By the time I wake up, it's really like, it's already lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is I don't wake up at lunchtime, but that's how fast my days go by. And before you know it, the sun's going down. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's 9:21 right now where I'm at. Before you know it, it'll be midnight. You know what I mean? I just don't have the time to be doing that, man. I'm just trying to make my life as easy as possible by learning as much as I can, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at in life. Why is that the standard? That's just how it is, man. They it's the sports that black men dominate. Even though black men could dominate all, and I'm not making this a color thing, but everybody agrees across the board, across the world, that black men are the most athletic in the world, bar none. There's no competition as far as athletic wise. So in the states, those are just the most, you know, that black men are in is basketball and football. You know, baseball. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why, even though they pay the most and they don't drug test. You know, but you notice why also football and basketball they drug test. Is it a coincidence? I don't know, man. Anyways, what time is late? What time is bedtime for me? Like good evening, good evening. Bedtime for me is probably like I try to go to bed like before 11, but sometimes it ends up 1 or 2 in the morning. You know, and I can't teach it no keyboard in class. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I gotta go pick up my food and go to Whole Foods to pick up some desserts. So I've been chopping it up with y'all for a good minute. Appreciate all the super chats. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Hey, make sure you guys uh shit, can I comment? I want you guys to subscribe. I just started a new channel, right? I want everybody to do it right now. Can I comment on this shit? Let me comment. I just started a new channel on YouTube. www.youtube.com. I think it's at the best of Kevin Samuels. Yeah, so check it out. I just started a new YouTube channel just with my reactions. If you guys want to continue to watch the reactions, yo, check out that channel. www.youtube.com, the best of Kevin Samuels, at the best of Kevin Samuels. Or you can just type in at the best of Kevin Samuels in the search. Y'all subscribe to that channel. I'm gonna be doing like the reactions. If y'all like the Kevin Samuels stuff, y'all can check that out. You know, also I got, the self-help stuff is coming here on YouTube. I'm putting out more of those videos. Also, guys, I got a viral clips channel coming out. I'll post that, so you guys look out for that. But that YouTube channel right now, the best of Kevin Samuels, you guys go ahead and subscribe to that like right now. You know what I mean? Do that right now. Y'all check it out. Y'all want to see more commentary and clips on there? Subscribe to that at the best of Kevin Samuels right there. I already got the link. Let me see if I can pin it. I don't think I can pin it, but you guys see it right there, man. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, I'm about to get up out of here. You guys have a good night, and you know, peace, man. Appreciate the super chats, and yo, I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out.